during 2004, and he served in the various institutes like Institute of Subtropical Horticulture, Lucknow, and ICAR Complex, Eastern Region, IRA, New Delhi, and presently is serving in the Indian Institute of Horticulture Science Research at Bangalore. And he also acts as a guest faculty for training program for various ICRs or university invited. And he also published 10 papers, various national and international journals with reputed NAS rating. And he also acts as a co-author for published two books and his name. And with brief this introduction, I thank you very much for the Dhananjay for giving opportunity to introduce my today's speaker. Thank you. Over to Dhananjay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for introducing Sridhar Gutam, sir. Sir, Sridhar Gutam, sir, over to you, sir. Sir, kindly share your screen, sir.
Thank you, Dhananjay, and thank you, Suryamshi. Thanks for giving this opportunity to speak to you, the participants of this training program on seeds. I should confess that I'm not a practitioner in seed production, but with the knowledge of physiology and my PhD work, I thought of just having some discussion with you to learn more from you. I was like attending the program, and during the introduction also, it was mentioned that many of the who are into this actual seed production from private companies and other students and faculties are into this. So it will be for me as a learning than as a teaching, and bear with me with my things if I'm somewhere going wrong, because right now I'm working on the horticulture fruit crops, wherein the plant propagations not through the seed but by the plant material, except in papaya. So basically, let me share the screen. Yeah, I hope you can see the first slide of mine.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Application of PGRs in seed, the plant growth regulators. Basically, these are the hormones which we all know are being used to manipulate the way the agriculture which we do. In nature, we are using these chemicals which are the natural or the synthetic things which we make it for the producing the seeds and planting materials, and then manipulating the overall behavior of those plants, and to fetch a good seed production, mostly in the hybrid cases, wherein you require a lot of manual at times in changing the sex of a plant. But with as the previous speaker was saying, sir, about the CMS lines and other things, see, these were the new interventions from the, and then some selections or breeding or whatever the means. But another set of work which will be going on this is on the use of plant growth regulators in seed production. I will be very brief in this, and then we can have discussion on that. Before going more into this, I just wanted to have one slide on of our IHR, which is based at Bangalore, and probably many of you are all visited here once at least. This is the southern part institute, which has given birth to many of the institutes in horticulture, which are now as a single institute which is working on the commodities like pomegranate, mango, or what is the grapes and everything. These are all taken birth from this Institute of Horticulture, which has had an history of 50 years existence in this Bangalore. So as we all know, this seed is the start material, and then this training program is mostly on the seed production aspects and how this seed can be produced by the community or the any other entities which are in this production of agriculture production or the horticulture production, to make the all efforts are like the sovereignty of the seed, quality seed, and then any other issues which are related to the seed, and then storability, what are like everything has been covered. So my part is somewhere related to something which is on the manipulation of the seeds and the plants for the production of the good seeds or planting materials. Seed we can say as a planting material as well. And then there is a concept much more is on about the community seed basic things, and then community participation in the breeding the materials for the good quality products with the seeds. So these concepts are being made in which will help the farmers as a community. Now the farmer producing organizations also we are talking about, let they come as a joint effort and then produce their own seeds for their own benefit of the cultivation in their own farms. And then these are the then how to go about this. So here this PGRs help in this, wherein you don't require much of your expertise in the sense manual interventions, but if as per the suggestions made by the researchers, or how the technologies which have been given by the researchers can be best utilized in the community seed production. I remember when I was here, but when I was young, but I couldn't learn much of it. But I was told that the China seed production in the rice hybrid happens in a way where the community participates in a such a way that everybody will be attentively doing it, the work which they have been assigned. In sense, this is a time for the means maybe what is how you can say for the crossing over. So they use the long chains pulled across the farms to get it. The pollination kind of things are happening. So I was just thinking about it before coming to this lecture to just go out about it and then learn much. But I was held up in other things. So I was just, maybe it will be a thought of for you that how the community is being involved in the seed productions. Okay. So as which we are now saying about this, the plant growth regulators, we know that the most popular the popular ones are the one abscisic acid or gibberellins or auxins, and then these are the other chemicals which have been used in the plant production aspects. So coming to the much of the roles of each thing, I will be concentrating much on this ethylene, which is being used to change the expression of the plant in many of, like mostly in the cucurbits. So how this ethylene helps in the making the plant to change its expression. So changed sex expressions in cucurbits are the age old. I mean, it's long previous. I mean, the old research only, but it says that how the cucurbits can be manipulated with the quantified application of the chemicals, this ethyl, which was like this is 1970, and now also people are working on that, like refining the exact chemical. The active ingredients or the chemical application, because right time and the right quantity for the new varieties which with the new planting materials which they are planting. So that requires the constant research on this. It's though it was 1917 and 2004, and now also people are working on this, because we have to produce the exact technology to be applied. So the refinement is also happening. So Ethephon, ethyl, which are being used to change the expression in the cucurbits. Similarly, in the abscission of the flowers, like they don't want to have the open flowers, so they want to remove it. So this Ethephon helps in like abscising the open flowers, or other than thinning kind of happens, because they want to have the unopened flowers to be retained for the production of the seeds. So that's how these chemicals are being used. That's what these plant growth regulators are the more used to utilize for the manipulations in the crop production aspects. So this, I just wanted to have a brief on this, and then we can have a discussion on to about like who are using, like if you're practicing this kind of in their field, or you have a research program which is doing it. I would like to learn on this more than my presentation on this, because this part is more interesting for me to learn than the speaking it. And maybe it's like a very small thing which I wanted to talk, is because it's been a long talk, means classes happening, and this is the afternoon session. So just wanted to, and before that, and there is one, I just wanted to use this opportunity to talk about one of the preprint repository which we are promoting through CABI, is the Agri Archive, wherein you can submit your pre-research published materials in this. So, and then let me also wish you with a note that like this year, which is going to be a fruits and vegetables coming 2021, will be a very prosperous and a beneficial for all of us who are in this horticulture field, for the health of the people, and then for the prosperous of the people who are involved in this cultivation of fruits and vegetables. So Ashok, can I end here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving a brief presentation about use of plant growth regulators in seed production. With the permission of speaker, now the session is open for discussion. If any questions are there from participant side, means you can unmute your and you can ask.
Hello, sir. This is Mahantesha here.
Yeah.
Regarding the SABI publication, is there any processing fee?
Nothing. Zero.
It's an open access publication.
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, it's open. It's free.
Okay. So how often do you publish? Like periodically or yearly?
No. This is a repository wherein you will share your publications before it is getting published in a peer-reviewed journal. You can get a priority on the research work which you are doing it. Got it right? Before publication, if you have a first draft of the article, you can deposit there for claiming the priority of your work, and then no need to wait for such a long time till it get published. Anyway, it gets published. Before that, people will also have the access, and then because of your copyright transfer agreements which you will be laterly doing it, if that makes the readers not to access, because when I was preparing some of the slides, I was getting like many of the toll gates, in the sense I have to pay for the article to access. I cannot share the materials which have been there in the article. So that may also happen to your article because of the copyright restrictions. So if you have a initial first draft archived in this repository, which can be helpful for the people to read it. If they're not the fully peer-reviewed publication, they can still have the access to your first drafts. So this is the one aspects which are being promoted by many of the scholars.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah. You mean like preprints?
Yes. It's a preprint platform.
Okay. Sir. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Sridhar. Good, and maybe again we have here. My question is, we are in the seed production of hot pepper, and some of the varieties are very sensitive as far as the flower drop is concerned.
Yes.
And maybe can you suggest some growth regulators to overcome the flower drop, and also any growth regulators to increase the seed set? Maybe.
Yes. See what happens is like this endogenous levels plays the role in that. So mostly if it is having more abscisic acid during that time, it will be the flower drop will be more. So we can use this auxins as a first, then we can to retain the flowers and to arrest the flower drop. And for seed filling, we can have like once after pollination, we need to see it like what intervals or the after first application of auxin we can have the seed filling hormone. Things like ABA can help in the more seed filling or the seed increase. Or if you see these endogenous hormones level changes in a different sequential manner. First, when the seed is being fertilized or it has been growing, you can see more of the auxins, and then later comes the GA and then abscisic acid till it gets the full seed to be up to dormancy kind of thing, means full seed set. So these changes has to be looked into this, and this bell pepper has a inherent issue which most of the people will be saying it, like we can use the Planafix as a to arrest the flower drop, and then can also have the seed filling.
Thank you. Maybe one more question, if you permit. Any growth regulators to improve the vitality or the seed vigor? You have any idea? Because
sorry, I should say that I don't have. But
okay.
What you see is like to have a more storability, there should be more of ABA.
Okay.
So, and then vitality is yeah, I need to see for it. Sorry.
Thank you. No problem. Thank you, Sridhar. Good information.
Sir. Hello.
Yeah, Dhananjay, any?
Sir.
Yes.
No, sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
Sir. Sir, I am working on pulses.
Okay.
Is there any growth regulator can be applied to stop the vivipary germination at the time of harvest when rain is there? Mungbin, Urdbin, these crops are having vivipary germinations.
Yes. This is the one issue. Yeah. Mostly pulses, red grams are happening. So
Yes, sir.
But I think there are some varieties are also being developed which doesn't have this vivipary. When you talk about this,
Most of the varieties damaged due to these conditions,
so
because in Kharif, mainly Kharif crops.
yes,
Mainly when grown in rainy season, Kharif crops. At the time of harvest, they get one rain and the crop is damaged. The seed crop is damaged. We are going for breeder seed production here.
oh, so what the companies were advising? Did they advise anything with you for you?
No company. I am working in a Center for Process Research at Barampur, Odisha, under OUOT. And we are in research station. We are growing breeder seed here.
Sir, even it happens in soybean also, sir. Same UVP problem.
Yeah, pulses has some. What should be given to this? Any other person can comment on this, please?
Any growth retardant like CCC or
Yeah, see,
like
usually growth retardants will help in this, but what is the exact chemicals has to be there to be for these pulses has to be seen.
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir. Psychosillar and things like
Yeah, MH
that.
also they use psychosil and mapiquat chloride. So,
Sir, another question: gibberellic acid can it be applied for retaining moisture to mitigate moisture stress at the time of harvest, the Rabi crops?
yeah, but GAs, like it's a costly affair to apply most GAs. So they were looking for the alternate.
No, gibberellic acid is not so costly. In 25 to 75 ppm, you can apply it, and it is not so costly. Your farmer can apply it. Is there any role for mitigation of moisture and retain the flowers?
It may be.
And reduce flower drop.
The flower drop auxins and the moisture retaining in the fruit seed. No idea. Sorry.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Sir.
Thank you so much, Sridhar Gutam sir, for your nice presentation. May I now invite Dr. Ashok Suramsi sir to propose vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Ganesh. So I'm very much thankful to Dr. Sridhar Gutams, which he has a nice presented and given the brief information about the use of plant growth regulator in seed technology. That is one of the challenging area where the plant growth regulators are very meagerly used. So I thanks on behalf of the Secretary and the College of Horticulture and our participants. Heartfelt thank to the Sridhar Gutam for your nice present. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, proposing vote of thanks. To the information of participants, in the afternoon session, we are having a lecture on recent advances in flower seed production, which will be going to deliver by Dr. Kiranjit Kaur Dutt, Professor and Head, Department of FLA, PIU Ludhiana. I request all the participants to rejoin at 3 o'clock by using same link. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much.